Hello everyone, it's NADI, and today we'll be comparing this Tarte Shape Tape to the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. As you gorgeous people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. Lately, I've been hearing people fucking raving about these concealers. It's like they're the next best thing since travel size vibrators. I know a lot of people have been comparing these two products, but if this is a dupe for this, that is gonna save me a shit ton of money. The last supposed dupe for Shape Tape that we tested on here was this Wet and Wild photo finish, which I do like, but after using this shit a lot, really the only similarity between the two is the fact that they both crease like fuck on me. But I really like the coverage Shape Tape gives me, and so I have to decide, do I want purple under my eyes or creasy wrinkles? And usually I'd rather have creasy wrinkles. But I did not know this shit was going to Ulta, so I went ahead and bought it online, which means I did have to pay shipping and handling. Kind of a bitch, but now we know it is at Ulta for $7. I'm on the Ulta website. They have a very, very minuscule description of this. They say this is designed for long-lasting coverage. Conceal and design your look with this ultra blendable formulation. There are no claims whatsoever here. This is not selling me in the least. So let's go ahead and hop onto the Makeup Revolution site. Okay, now this shit is what I'm talking about. They say this is a lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, even skin tone, and counteract dark circles with a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines and pores. It has long-wearing intense pigment that can also be used to contour and add definition. Our large doe foot applicator sounds a lot like the Tarte Shape Tape, allows for a smooth application that won't drag on the delicate skin under your eyes. It looks like they have 18 shades, and for fuck's sake, they go deep and light. Although the deeper shades do look extremely red. It goes from like a nice peachy milky color to like a tomato red, then to a rust red, then to like a blackberry color, then to like a blood red deep color. Okay, so there's not very many people in the world who are tomato soup red, but you know what? They're trying. Anyways, I did get 3 shades here because I wasn't quite certain which one would match me best. We got C3, which is really light, C9, and then to contour we have C14. And then for Shape Tape, we have the shade Light, which is almost kind of a mixture of the two Makeup Revolution ones, so I'm not quite sure which one we'll use. But I'm curious about this big ass dope, but I want to see how similar it is to the Tarte Shape Tape one. Oh, that is definitely much less luxurious looking than the Shape Tape one. Also, the Shape Tape one is bigger and longer, so in my book, the Shape Tape is winning. Although the Makeup Revolution one probably doesn't have a big ass hair in it, so that's nice. Anywho, I'm a little bit torn as to whether or not I want to put these on before my foundation or after, but I think we're gonna use this like a normal concealer, and I'm just gonna do it after my foundation. So, let's go ahead and swatch these bitches. You guys know the song, are you ready? It's swatching time. So if you're a little new here, I'm the type of person that likes to do an entire look whenever I review pretty much anything, just to see how everything goes together and how well they wear. So to start, we're gonna prime our face with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So because it is a very relatable product for people, I do wanna see how these work with it. But if this is being a pain in the vag, we'll just start over. All right, primer is on, and for foundation, I think we'll go in with a really, really light coverage foundation just so that we can see how well these do cover. So I'm going in with this Nora Skin in the shade 210. Oh, that always scares me. For some reason, I always think it's gonna explode like a, you know. Oh my god, this foundation smells like honey, and I'm using the Too Faced chocolate bar as a mirror, and together they just smell like granola. It's heavenly. Unfortunately, I do not have a darker shade in the Tarte Shape Tape, but I do want to use this as a contour, so I'm just gonna do it on both sides. Just do a few drops right there. Oh my god, that is really fucking dark. We'll see how it blends out. These definitely look a lot different online than they do in person, so if you're gonna buy some, make sure you check the pictures on both the Makeup Revolution site and the Ulta site, and you can kind of compare. But it did actually seem to blend out really, really nicely, so I'm not even that mad. Let's go ahead and contour the rest of the face with this. Go ahead and put a few down there, get rid of that double chin. And I am way too scared to use this on my nose, so I'm just gonna leave it alone and do like a powder contour for that. But I really, really like how effortlessly and easy this blends out. It's like really good. Oh fuck, that was way too much down there. It's like I got a fucking Jafar goatee now. Oh fucking hell, I got it in my hair and now it looks weird. I guess to even out the dorkiness, we'll put it on this side too. All right, now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's test this little bitch out, and I think the shade that's closest to the Shape Tape one that I have is C3. So let's try that on this side. There we go. Ooh. Okay, this one definitely feels a lot thinner, like less creamy than the Shape Tape. And when it's just sitting on my skin, it doesn't appear to have as full a coverage as this one does, so let's put this right next to it. Oh, you know what? Actually, they do have the same consistency. For some reason, I thought this was a lot thicker. Maybe I'm just used to thick things. Okay, it seems like I am just really full of shit because to me, these look almost the exact same. Like, do they not? I'm gonna use the clean side of my sponge and start blending out this side. Ooh, that does blend out very, very nicely, but it's almost bringing out like a purple undertone to my skin. And that might be because this is way too fucking light for me. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why. And then I'm gonna use the other side to blend out this side. Okay, yeah, they are definitely blending out pretty much the exact same, and there's really no difference between the coverage. Like, I don't know what you guys are seeing. Everything always registers differently on camera, but what I see is two somewhat covered under eyes. Oh, now I can't tell if the Shape Tape does feel thicker or not. But I do know that this blends out really, really nicely, and as for creasing, so far, it's really not that bad. Like, if I had to choose between this and the Wet n Wild, this by far wins. And for what, $2 more? I mean, shit, do it up. Okay, so both sides are blended out. I don't know if you can see the creasing that's happening underneath my eyes, but there definitely is creasing, but I am squinting a lot, so that is kind of expected. For me, this side did seem to blend out a little bit better, like it doesn't look so bright and prominent, but then again, this shade might just have been a little bit lighter. As for coverage though, and how they look on my skin, I would not be able to tell the difference between the two. So let me just tap out the wrinkles and going in with some Laura Mercier translucent powder, and it is still pretty fucking creasy, but honestly, I have yet to see a concealer in the entire world that does not crease on me. But I suppose this does seem to be on the lower spectrum of creasing. Now that our eyes are pretty much as set as they're gonna be, let's go ahead and apply a few drops to the forehead. Fuck it, I'm just gonna blend these out together. We know both these little shits are good. And that really doesn't look that bad at all. Let's go ahead and set that with a little bit of powder as well. I gotta say, I am honestly really fucking impressed. Like, I wasn't exactly sure how I would feel going into this, even though I have yet to try a Makeup Revolution product that I dislike. I actually really fucking love these. But I really won't know for sure until we do a wear time test with these, and then we can compare them. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do a look. To protect the concealer from any fallout we might have, I'm gonna go in with some RCMA translucent powder and just pack it on right under here. A lot of people wanted me to do another look with the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, so I think we'll do kind of like an olivey green look today. So let's start by going in with a fluffy brush and taking a bit of a So Bougie, and we'll plop that shit right here in the crease to start our transition. And we're gonna place a little bit of Rollin' in the Dough right there underneath the brow bone. And let's go like bloop into Cocoa Truffle, and once again work that bitch right into the crease. I know we're really not here to talk about this palette, but I fucking love this thing. And then I'm gonna take a bit of a So Bougie right on the lower lash and go over that with a bit of Cocoa Truffle. Oh my god, this tastes so fucking good. Like, it scares me that this is going into my mouth because there are some not good ingredients in here, but damn, it's just so tasty. I'm gonna spray a little kind of concealer brush with a little bit of setting spray, and we're gonna dip that into Money Bags. Oh, fucking hell, that is beautiful. I don't typically go towards greens, but this one, oh, that's pretty. Let's start by spreading that all along the eyelid. And there we go. I'm actually gonna stop at about 2/3 of the way out because I think we'll put this darker green on the outer corner. With that same little concealer brush, I'm just gonna dip into Holla for a Dollar, and we'll kind of tap this into the outer corner, blending the two colors together. Okay, that is actually really fucking pretty. I'm serving like glam Grinch vibes. Let's go ahead and darken the outer edges a little bit more, so I'm gonna lightly tap into Decadent and ever so gently smoke it out on the outer corner and kind of up the crease a little bit. And as I'm blending the outer edge out, I'm kind of working it down on the lower lash a little bit as well. I'm gonna line just the waterline to kind of hide the lash band. I'm gonna pop in kind of an olivey green eyeliner on the lower line. Just kidding, that shit didn't work at all, so instead let's just go in lightly with black. And here we are with the final eye look. I do wish the under eye was like blacker and darker, but my pencil needs sharpened and the bitch didn't bring a pencil sharpener with him. So it is what it is. Let's move on to the rest of the face. We did already kind of contour, but I do want that deepened up a bit, so for that I'm going in with this Cargo Hydra Bronze. I have never used this product, holy shit. NADI, why the fuck do you always go in so heavy-handed? So to fix that little NADI fuck up, let's go in with some translucent powder and create kind of an edge down there. For highlighter, let's go in with this Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Illuminati. And that is not doing a fucking thing for me. So instead, let's go in with some Ofra. There we go. Yes, bitch, there we go. And for lipstick, let's go in on the nude side with this Wet n Wild in the shade Nudie Patootie. Actually, no, that's a little bit sickly looking. Let's try a little bit of Ofra's Nude Potion. Okay, that works. That tastes like Rice Krispie treats. Looking at it, I gotta say, I think I like the Shape Tape side better, but we'll do a wear time test with this and see how they are overall. So I will see you sexy bitches in just a second. And we are back. It has been about 6.5-ish hours. I did have to reapply my lipstick and this eyelash is falling the fuck off, but I think I have my verdict. I just did an Instagram live video and I asked them which side they preferred, and I have to agree with them. I really like the Shape Tape side better. This side, to me, it's not bad, but it's not as good looking as the Shape Tape side. Like, I can see a little bit of shit happening down here. I don't know what in the hell that's from, but to me, this side just looks porcelain. Again, this really isn't that bad of a product. Like, if you're a babe on a budget, I would recommend it, but I'd almost recommend the Wet n Wild one over this. Oh, you fucking bitch of an eyelash. So, do I think these are dupes for each other? No, not really, but they are pretty close-ish. And if I'm correct in my math, to get the amount that you get in Shape Tape, you'd have to have 3 of these little guys, which means it would be $21. This thing is only $27, so I would honestly rather pay the $6 and get this. But for contouring, I think this little beast is amazing. It blended out really nicely, and I mean, I think it's still there. I can't quite tell underneath my pound of bronzer, but everywhere that I put it, like on my forehead and on my jawline, it's still there and it still looks really good. But for some reason, I just don't care for this under the eyes. I would say that it was the primer that we used, but if it were, I have a feeling this side would be just as bad. Overall, it's not a bad concealer. Like, for $7, you really can't go wrong, but I personally think that there are better options out there. As a contour, totally, absolutely, 100% recommended, but as an under eye concealer, like, at first it was beautiful, but then I started seeing all this little shit pop up, and it does wipe off very, very easily. Like, this side, it doesn't come off, but this side, it comes off. I really appreciate the bright poppiness of it. Like, I love that, but after 2 layers, my under eye, to me, still looks a bit tired, and the Shape Tape side just looks a little bit healthier. But then again, it might react to your skin entirely different, so let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this and what you thought about it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, what this reminds me of is the Kylie concealer. Like, I don't think this is full coverage whatsoever. It does still leave a bit of your skin tone underneath, and I really can't say for sure without testing this, but if this were gonna be a dupe for anything, I would say it's probably closer to the Kylie formula. But there you go. That was kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Like, I was really hoping to find a good Tarte Shape Tape dupe, but sadly, no. Anyways, like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget, my newest collection of highlighters is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Holy shit, I'm taking this little bitch off. Whew, yes.